Who's on what? Okay, so I've got the sides correct as well.
ShangTsung. LiuKang.
All right. LiuKang versus ShangTsung. I'm not sure that I've actually ever seen this matchup.
No, both of them. Well, if he's playing the Soul Eater, or no, the Shapeshifter, whichever name that variation, they both have very similar projectiles, right? I know where LiuKang wants to be doing all those staggers. ShangTsung's kind of similar. Well, not so much staggers, but mixing up his block string options. So it's very interesting. I think they both play at very similar kind of distances from each other, ideally. So
Yeah,
I'm actually a
LiuKang's
little
got
curious.
that pressure. We'll see. He's definitely going to want to close that space. Let's see what we are dealing with here.
Okay.
Get stuffed out of the projectile. All right, nice parry. So that's what he was trying to do all that last match. I don't think he had a chance to do it.
No, he was backing up, preparing for the reversal projectiles by LiuKang with that shape-shifting. Now he's going in for his block strings, otherwise.
Okay, that was plus on block, and he did get him with the poke. Counter hit. Plus, so there is a flawless block gap there, but if you do not...
Check out the ShangTsung back jump kick. One of the best in the game for that exact reason, because of the hitbox on that is ridiculous. Manages to catch his slide. Very cool. That's one cool thing about his low projectile. You just have to be really careful about it because he could easily just go into shapeshifter, right? So
right.
Just like that.
And if he's scouting it, it's very easily reactable if he's got enough space to do it. So he definitely... something to be considering with that space he's in now. But he goes for the slide.
I wonder if that slide's just to condition him into trying out more projectiles so he can shapeshift. That's what he was doing last time.
A read that he was going to move forward or something. Who knows?
Once again into empty stagger into throw. Ooh. No, this Revilo is more than happy to express that jump kick. He's been very good about using it so far.
Another block slide.
No, that is so punishable, and I'm kind of surprised he didn't do that.
Block stun can be a little bit weird in this game and really inconsistent. It might be one you just have to punish right away.
Ooh. Catches the rollout.
Catches out on the crushing blow there. Take the round. Both still have their fatal blow.
Nice. Nice. LiuKang challenging with his own air-to-air.
Okay, up threes through the media attempt. Gets thrown in the corner.
Okay. Backing out
Okay,
into
plus.
block string. Ooh, that was a very late jump kick. Probably made him antsy.
Nice little staggers there we're seeing from like Revilo.
That was a
into the
good
slide
confirm.
Yep, confirm into the slide for the side switch.
That was like a single button confirm into slide. I like that.
Gets caught hitting buttons on a wake up. And Hostile takes the first game.
No, Revilo absolutely has what it takes to take this game back. Absolutely. He has been playing very strongly. He's just been getting clipped a little whenever he gets put in the corner there. But he was absolutely taking the initiative.
Yeah, Shujinki Jinx in the chat with his Spellmaster propaganda. This man's a masochist, plays Spellmaster, arguably one of the worst variations in the game. Do not switch to Spellmaster. Don't listen to this man. You're doing just fine with Soul Eater.
I think that'd be a flex at that point. Like, hey, I can win with I can win with this variation.
No, I think Revilo definitely has what it takes to overcome what's happened. Guys going pretty even. That was really close down to the last round. We'll see what kind of adjustments are going to be made here. I always love like the second match of a set. Once you kind of have that, you know, they spend that first match kind of sniffing each other's butts and getting a feel for each other, what they like to do, what they're going to do.
No, that's when you see players get far more comfortable. They're like, oh, I now know you're this kind of player. And then they normally start doing whatever they are more comfortable with doing, because you generally want to play a little safer on your first match because you have no idea what kind of player they are yet.
Right. Some people
And
don't
that's when
care.
you-
They're just going to execute their game plan and see, you know, if you can do anything about it or what you're going to do about it.
No.
Oh, crushing blow. Catches him trying to disrespect the stagger with a poke.
That's the first time we saw him do anything after that stagger too. So that came as a surprise.
That string has a big enough gap to do a 7-frame a normal out of it. He must have gone for something slower than that and ate the crushing blow. He's hanging on for dear life here in the first round. Does a parry on Reed.
Yeah, that was a little too close to be doing that shapeshifter. I was feeling it.
I think he was expecting a probably the low fireball.
No, because that was like a wake-up shapeshift. It was probably expecting like way more fireballs to come out, but he actually hasn't been throwing too many fireballs in general. Hostile has. Ooh.
Nice throw.
Yeah, just throws him out of the stagger. That was a good call out. Ooh, good cancel, but manages to tech that throw. That was very impressive.
A cute little cancel there. Takes another turn afterwards. All right, LiuKang is plus on that. His 1-2 is plus.
Yeah, he went into for down 1 instead of empty that time.
Beautiful standing 1 anti-air for Hostile there. He's definitely finding some momentum. He's got him in the corner, drops out. Now Revilo found himself in the corner with no resources. Okay, he just jumps out. Oh, throws him out of the fatal blow. Pre-patch that would have worked, but we're seeing that a lot more now with those adjustments, and Hostile takes the second game. The fatal blow nerf was definitely... They told us, you know, that was their first thing when they announced that it was only... That they were going to slow down the armor startup by 3 frames, so it was going to be 8 instead of 5, and people were kind of scoffing at it, and they're like, trust me, you're going to see some differences. Just let it play out. And there's the perfect sort of like example of something that definitely would have worked before the nerf that he just got thrown right out of this time.
No, when it was 5 frames, like no button was like 5 frames. You had to already throw a button out at that point. You already had to be doing something prior to, and now, you know, you can. It's a little easier to do that exact same thing, you know. It's physically possible to do your standing 1 or down 1, right? But more than anything, it just makes a lot of other moves easier to do if you're already doing, and it makes it easier to just call out those fatal blows, right? You would have never seen a throw. You would have never seen a throw before that patch work like that, though, so.
Throws are OD enough in this game.
He's been catching a lot of jump outs with his buttons, though. I think that was ShangTsung trying to jump out of that block string who got caught.
All right, early crushing blow. He breaks away from the follow-up.
Ooh. Mashes out.
Revilo really likes that string. You don't see a lot of ShangTsungs commit to that whole string. Alrighty, jumps himself into the corner. But Revilo's giving him all that space back, but pushing it back in. He was plus there, got thrown out of his plus frames. You can see he got an escape failed there. Because he was trying to follow up with something, I'm guessing, that wasn't a tech attempt. He got thrown out of a follow-up attempt, and the game registered as that, which is another kind of common issue with this game.
Once again, clip ShangTsung when he jumps out. That's a very good button, apparently.
Nice parry.
Saw the walk back. He was walking back, made it easier for him to react to the projectile. It was a very good strat.
Little weird side switch there. Oh, a little down 1 anti-air caught him trying to jump out. Another whiffed up 3. Man, that ShangTsung up 3 has dog shit range.
Oh, shit. Oh, well, he dropped it, but he was doing a lot of anti-airs at that point with that standing 1. He's been very good about that recently. He's not letting them get any ShangTsung jump kicks out.
Also loading up that bicycle kick crushing blow. Another standing 1 anti-air.
He is unafraid of the jump kick. I love it.
All right, closes it out with a crushing blow. Hostile takes the set 3-0. GG's, fellas. See what our bracket's looking like now.
No, towards the end of that match, as we said, ShangTsung was doing a lot better, but what was really happening there was Hostile not being afraid. He was actually clipping a lot of jump attempts by Revilo there, and he was doing a lot more challenges to that jump kick with his standing one. So that was very impressive, how often he kept clipping every single time ShangTsung wanted to jump with his own like lows and buttons.